Today let's see in the peninsular plateau what is the difference between the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. We know here peninsular plateau we have studied. Where is the peninsular plateau? That is in the South India. Peninsular plateau is located in the South India. That it is also known as the Deccan Plateau. So Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, these are the mountains. You can find the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats are the mountains on the mark the both boundary of Deccan Plateau or the peninsular plateau. So its Western Ghats is parallel to the western coastal line or the western coast. This is the coastal area. On the Western Ghats are parallel to the western coast. Eastern Ghats are parallel to the eastern coast. So here these are continuous and can be crossed through passes only. There are many passes, continuous mountain change. There are passes, means the valleys also are there, gaps in the mountains to be crossed. We have to cross the mountains. There are different passes also, many passes are there. Western Ghats are very higher mountains than the Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats are the high mountains and its elevation, some regions we can find 900 to 1600 meters. Western Ghats have the height 900 to 1600 meters, but here average height of the Eastern Ghats is very less. It is about 600 meters. The average height of the Eastern Ghats is 600 meters only. So Eastern Ghats are stretching from Mahendragiri in the north, from Mahendragiri, and from also in the valleys in the Nilgiri mountains are there in the south. From Mahendragiri in the north to Nilgiri mountains in the south. Nilgiri mountains we can find Kerala, Karnataka regions. So it stretches from the north to south direction. It extends. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats extend from north to south directions. So here Eastern Ghats are not continuous. We know that and sometimes it is irregular also, because from the Western Ghats these are also known as Sahyadri mountains. Western Ghats are also known as Sahyadris. Many rivers are originating from the Western Ghats flowing through the Deccan Plateau, and it is cutting through the Eastern Ghats and drain into Bay of Bengal. So it is Eastern Ghats are not continuous, because the rivers which originate from the Western Ghats and they are cutting through the valleys of Eastern Ghats and draining into the Bay of Bengal. So we can find the Western Ghats have many names, different names are there in the different regions. So it has different local names. The height of the Western Ghats progressively increase from north to south direction. South direction, here we can find from north to south direction the height increases. So lower mountains can be found in the north, but the highest mountain peaks are found in the south direction. We can find the highest peaks Animudi in Kerala region, and Kerala and Tamil Nadu region. It comes in the highest peak is Animudi 2695 meters. 2695 meters is the highest peak Anemudi, and also Dodda Betta, that is also 2637 meters. These are the highest peaks coming in the south of the Western Ghats. In Eastern Ghats also there are some high mountains. Mahendragiri we have already studied 1501 meters. That is the highest peak in the Eastern Ghats. So these are the highest peaks in these mountains, Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. Also there are some hill stations we can find in the Ooty or the Udagamandalam in Tamil Nadu is and Kodaikanal. These are the hill stations coming in these mountains or these hill regions, because these are hill stations. Even in the summer also the climate is very fine here. What are the features of this region is importantly the Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau has black soil, and we know that this area which has the black soil largely found is known as Deccan Trap. Deccan Trap is the region where black soil is largely found here. This black soil was originated from the volcanic eruption, because millions of years ago there was a volcanic eruption in the Deccan region or the peninsular plateau, so that the formation of black soil occurred in this region. So we can find a largely black soil found in the Deccan region or the Deccan plateau region or the peninsular plateau regions. So here these are the once again we will see the Western Ghats are the mountains found on the western region or the western coastal region, and Eastern Ghats are the mountains found on the eastern coastal region, which are the borders of Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau or the Peninsular Plateau, which is lying in the South India.